Sims is back at the 25, looking for a target. He's going end zone. Touchdown!
Before he was Super Bowl MVP, before he became one of the most recognizable voices in football, he was just a kid from Louisville with a rocket arm and a dream that took root right here at Morehead State University. This is the story of Phil Simms and the place that helped him take flight. From 1974 to 1978, Phil Simms led the Eagles with a combination of grit, intelligence, and pure arm talent. In an era before national TV coverage or viral highlights, he made Morehead State a name known to NFL scouts.
21 breaks open in the end zone, and Simms splits the needle.
Phil threw for over 5,500 yards during his career at MSU. Really a phenomenal number when you consider the era of football we were in at the time, and the fact that we were not a throwing offense. And then in 1979, of course, he gets drafted in the first round by the New York Giants, 7th overall. That was the moment that changed everything for Morehead State.
New York Giants first round selection. Quarterback Phil Simms, Morehead State.
I just came to work, and all of a sudden the phone rang, and it was an out-of-breath New Yorker saying, Phil Simms just got drafted #1 by the Giants. Well, at that point, everything changed. See, back then, you had to have hard copy photographs to send out to people. 8x10 glossies. 8x10 glossies, about 10 to 15 to send out of Phil Simms for all these media people in New York. And it was unbelievable.
After Phil was drafted in 1979, that was the beginning of a long stretch of years that the name Morehead State University became one of the hottest college names for many, many years, because Phil had a long career, not just as a player, but he was invited to be on late night shows on network TV. Morehead State's name was brought up every time he would appear on national television, and of course he had a phenomenal career as a broadcaster. So our name, Morehead State, got tremendous amount of mileage because of one football play. Back in 1986, I was working as sports information director, and that's the year that Phil Simms, of course, went on the spectacular Super Bowl run. Suddenly, our office was inundated with phone calls. Phone was literally ringing off the hook. Every call was from a reporter wanting to know something exclusive about Phil. And for 2 weeks, there wasn't a hotter name in all of America when it comes to a university. Phil Simms really brought a lot of attention to MSU.
I think Phil's legacy is very broad. The opportunity to impact not only the current student athletes, but think about all of the former coaches, players that played through this program. They've all aspired to be Phil Simms, and not just as a player, but he gives back to the university. It's not uncommon to see him in the summertime having camps here, just showing up with his friends, and just investing in all the things that we do here at Morehead State University. Have created a legacy that all of us should try to emulate. Homecoming is not just a homecoming. We consider it a family reunion, and Phil has created that family effect that we need here at Morehead State.
I think that our athletes can learn that hard work, dedication. If you have the skill set and the determination and work ethic, all your dreams are achievable, and you're going to be able to go do whatever you want to do, no matter where you're at and what school you play at. If you want to be in the league and you're willing to fight and do everything you have to do, your dreams are achievable.
Being a quarterback at MSU, it's pretty inspiring to know that I'm playing on the same field as Phil Simms. A local Kentucky kid, Morehead's not that far from home. You hear the stories, and like he went here and then went to the NFL and became a Super Bowl legend. So it's really inspiring to be able to step on the same field and be on the same school and campus that he went to.
Finally seeing Phil's name on that football stadium, to me, is icing on the cake of one of the most phenomenal stories that Morehead State University could ever tell, and continues to tell. What it's meant to Morehead State University, it's really hard to put a price tag on, but the name Morehead State has been out there for a long time due to Super Bowl MVP.
Simms with people in his face, touchdown to Bobby Johnson.
Today's dedication is just a huge thank you to Phil Sims, not only for all the memories and all the successes you've had and even the successes that you've created here at Morehead State for all of us moving forward, but for the man that you are, for the success that you've brought to us, to creating a culture of hope and aspiration. Really shows us a pathway for success and moving forward. And you embody everything that we talk about, being once an Eagle, always an Eagle. Phil, thank you.
From Morehead to the Meadowlands, from small-town beginnings to Super Bowl glory, the story of Phil Sims is forever written in blue and gold. And now, his name will stand where it all began, on the very field where his journey started.